Hello everybody, Brandon here with this week's educational moment. Today I'm going to be talking about the Secure Act. The Secure Act was signed into law by President Trump on December 20th, 2019, and it made major changes to retirement laws. A lot of them were positive, but there is one big negative we're going to talk about next week. But this week we're going to talk about the changes to the required minimum distribution, or RMD, age. The age was changed from 70.5 to 72 years old, but only if you were not required to take a distribution in 2019. If you had to take a distribution in 2019, you must continue to take distributions. You don't get to wait till you're 72. But those of you who are required to take a distribution or are turning 70.5 in 2020, you don't have to take a distribution this year. And so at 72, the year you turn 72, you have to take that distribution. Actually, the rule is for the first year that you're required to take the distribution, you have to take it by April 1st of the year following the year that you turned 72. And so if you turn 72 in, let's say, 2022, then you're going to have to take your required minimum distribution for the year 2022 by April 1st of 2023. Every year thereafter, you have to take your required minimum distribution by the end of the year. So this is a nice positive change that the government made, is it increased the age in which you have to take your required minimum distributions. And we get a lot of questions about, why do we even have to do this? Why do I have to take money out of my own account? It's my money. Well, the reason that the government does this is these are all pre-tax accounts. You have to take required distributions out of an IRA, traditional IRA, 401k, 403bs, those types of accounts. They are tax deferred, meaning no taxes are required until you take a distribution. You've probably already figured out just from that the reason you have to take the distribution is because the government wants to tax that money. They don't want people deferring it forever and then to their kids and so on. We'll touch on that more next week in part 2 of the Secure Act update. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.